What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. First, a tow truck. So many of you guys want me to buy a tow truck, and we found one at the other auction, but I'm not so sure about that one for 4,500 bucks. This one, however, may be a possibility. It's a 2001 Ford F350 Super Duty. It's the gasoline Triton V8, dual rear wheel with a custom bed and a tow stinger thing on the back. I don't know what you call it. I'm trying to avoid the mud. It is wrecked on the other side, but not too bad. This side looks pretty good. It's covered in hail damage. You got some storage containers right here. You know, nice place to put all your stuff. It says not for hire everywhere. I don't see any lights or anything on it. Looks fairly simple to use. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to use it, but it doesn't look like it'd be that complicated. If I could figure out how to use the other one, I think we could figure out this one. I think an interesting thing about this is, looks like you could put a ball hitch down there, you know, and you could actually still tow with this using this stinger thing on the back. Tires look to be in pretty good shape. I mean, it's a beater, you know what I mean? It's not pretty, but who cares? It's a tow truck. And it's got 382,000 miles on the odometer. That's a lot of miles. Looks like you got your controls right here, the dynamic, and this is for extending, folding, boom up, jaws closed. Yeah, so this will go a long way. You could actually take this out with you and do whatever you're doing out there. We got some other things in here, like you've got rotator, flash, upper work, lower work, auxiliary, and PTO. So I don't think any of those will be important other than the PTO. You're going to want to have the engine revved up a little bit when you're using the hydraulics. Let's pop the hood, take a look. I'm going to try not to get mud all over the place here. You know, uh-oh. Oh no. Come on. Don't do this to me. Great. It's going to be one of those. The other door is wrecked pretty bad. So is the cab. And what do we got here? What, a little inverter? Well, it used to be some kind of an inverter. It's broken now. I'm assuming, yeah, ignition was left on, so dead as a doornail. And we might not be able to get this hood open. Which, there we go. There we go. Thank you, because I really want to look at this truck. I'm genuinely interested in it. Great. Oh, that hood is a bear, man. Oh, wow. All right, well, there she is. Triton 5.4. Look, they even give you a belt routing diagram right there on the air cleaner. How nice is that? Yeah, boy, it's a little rough. I'll bet it runs, though. I'll bet it runs. Obviously, a lot of damage to this side. Fender's crunched. The door is crunched. The cab corner over here is literally ripped open. But the door still works. So, I mean, you can still have a passenger come with you. You can actually put the camera inside of there. So, that's pretty bad. That's definitely pretty bad. I want to hear this run. Ignition is on. The battery's dead. So, why don't we throw on my brand new. I've only jump-started like 2 or 3 vehicles with my new GB150. It's a perfect opportunity to put it to work here. Black to ground and positive to red. We'll give it the emergency jump function here. And she's ready. I almost hate putting it on this nasty corroded terminal, man. That's pretty gross. I hear it making noise. Let's see what it does. Hopefully it fires right up. It does. Runs great. Wow, it actually runs good, guys. I mean, I don't know, it feels like it could have a slight, maybe a slight miss. Yeah, I think it does have a miss, actually. Yeah, I bet we got a check engine light flashing. Yeah, never mind. I thought it was running great. It's not running great. Not at all. Let's see if any of this stuff works. No, this does nothing. Well, that does something. What sucks is the PTO doesn't do anything. You get no revs when you push that button. Then again, there's this hot wire. It looks like it's just dangling down here, disconnected. I wonder if this does anything. Uh-oh. Nope. This does not work, so it's probably not plugged in. I don't know. Well, that's a shame, guys. I was genuinely interested in the old tow truck. Yeah, she runs bad. She runs real bad. And somebody's probably just been towing away with it, you know? Misfiring, running like crap. They probably just kept on driving it like it was... The e-brake doesn't work either. So there may be some pretty significant damage done to this from running it in its current condition, especially if somebody was hauling with it in its current state. That's just a bad idea. It's gonna need some work. I'm thinking no on this one, guys. I was really excited about it too, truly. A little less excited about it now. That's okay though, because we've got a ton more vehicles out here that we can look at. We're not giving up. I saw that tow truck and I thought, man, that would be great to bring to the channel. It'd be nice to have one. That one's more, you know, low profile, a little more compact, easier to use and maneuver. But with nothing working on it and the engine misfiring, I'm not even gonna mess with it. That looks like a huge headache. And I don't know, man, so far not seeing very much that I'm interested in over here. But like I said, we've got an entire yard to walk through today, guys. So if we don't find something here soon, well, I guarantee, oh, no, never mind. I saw the front of this old Chevy Malibu / Chevy Classic. I actually had one this exact color. There's no back end left on this one. Yeah, see, that sucks. I love these old 80s, 90s, even some of the early 2000s stuff. I really enjoy that. But not one that's missing a whole rear end. I do see, right in front of us, a really nice looking Lexus. Never mind. It's been completely crunched in the back. There's nothing left of that one as well. I don't know, I love these Lexus, man. But I'll tell you what I don't like, the grill. You guys comment below and tell me what you think. I can't stand those ginormous grills. I'm gonna walk around, guys. I'm gonna see if I can find us something to look at. Well, we're back to this again. That means I'm at the end of the row here. That's okay. Like I said, we got plenty more to go through. This one was something that Monkey Wrench Mike and I really wanted to tackle, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun for you guys to follow along with on the channel. This is going to sound absolutely stupid, and it is. There's really no excuse for it. I went out to go film, and while I was filming, well, this car went up for auction. I totally forgot about it. See, I don't like throwing in bids early. I like to be in the auction. The problem is, this auction came up when I am normally out filming, and it just slipped my mind. I totally meant to bid on it, and I didn't. I missed it. And when I realized it, like I realized, oh my God, this car is going up for auction, I literally jumped onto the auction block. It had been 2 cars behind, so it was already gone. Now, with that said, I don't think anybody bought it because that was last week and it hasn't moved. It's still sitting in the exact same spot. So there may be a possibility we can still get our hands on this. If you guys didn't see it, there's an entire video dedicated to this, so you might want to go back and watch it. I know it looks really, really bad, but I went over a lot of things in that video, and basically there's only a few things I want out of this, and that is the the wheels I think can be salvaged, and they're worth something. They may not be worth a lot, but they're worth something if the wheels can be salvaged. The instrument cluster, if it still works, instrument cluster in these can easily go for $400 on eBay. And then, of course, the engine. You know, a good old school, I think this is a 91. You know, you're talking about a 91 5-liter. That I would definitely love to get my hands on. It'd be great to have a spare engine. And if the transmission's any good, well, you know, it doesn't hurt to have the transmission, I guess. But really, what I'm after is just a few minor components out of this and a couple videos, one of them being a will it run. I think it'd be great to get Monkey Wrench Mike involved and see if we can actually get this car running in its current condition. I know what you're thinking. There's no way. I think it will. I think maybe we could get this running in its current condition, and Monkey Wrench Mike is willing to help. And then after that, pulling the motor out, pulling the trans, getting the parts that we want out of it, seeing if we can make any money selling a few parts, and then scrapping the car when we're done. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this one because it's pretty bad, but I feel like it's an honorable mention. The thing is absolutely beautiful. I would drive it. I don't care what anybody else says. I would drive it. 2013 Porsche Boxster, non-runner, obviously, and when we get to this side, you'll understand a little bit better about what's going on. I mean, everything, yeah, there's all of that. Pretty substantial damage under there, guys. That's a lot to take in. With that said, though, like a normal one of these, absolutely, all day I drive one of these. I think this thing is slick. Probably an automatic. It's a Boxster S as well, so that's a little bit of an upgrade for you there. Let's take a look at the inside. Can we get you guys in here? Oh, hold on. There we go. Look at that red. Absolutely beautiful. Man. Yeah, it's a shame to see it like this. Really is. I would love to ride around in something like that, even if just for a short time. I think it's a nice looking car anyway. We're going to move on from this one, and right next to it, I'm wondering why this one is here. Let's just take a quick walk around. Maybe it's up. There it is. Yep. Yeah, I had a feeling. So, okay, you need a door. And the B-pillar took some pretty substantial damage. So it's going to need quite a bit of work. It's not just a skin, you know what I mean? It's pushed in real heavy down here on the B-pillar. Somebody T-boned them is what happened. That's a shame, man. A Q60 all-wheel drive 3.7 sitting right next to the beautiful Porsche Boxster S. All right, well, I was really interested in this one, but obviously that damage is too significant for me. We'll take a quick peek at the interior, though. See what you guys think of that. Oh, it smells divine. Wow, it actually smells really good in this car. That's a shame, man. Hey, I'll tell you what. Even with the damage, looks like the wheels survived. I'd drive it. Screw it. I'd throw the keys in it, drive it, man. Get down the road in that sucker. I'll bet it's still a blast to drive. Just not particularly pretty. I spotted this little Lexus from a distance over there, and I thought I'd come over here and just take a quick look at it. It's interesting because it's a pedal vehicle, and it's kind of rare that you see a Lexus as a pedal vehicle here. It's got a Michelin on the back. It's got a Dueler on the front. I think that's Bridgestone, right? Bridgestone Dueler. It's got a little bit of damage over here on the side. Nothing too bad. What is this? An RX 350 on this side. Doesn't look too bad. It's got some dings, but nothing major. You've got a Primewell over here, and a Firestone up front. So she's got completely mismatched tires. There's not a single tire that matches on this entire unit. Let's take a look at the interior. Surprisingly, it's not bad. Actually, it looks pretty good and it smells good as well. Wonder why this one is here. Wonder what the mileage is on it. This is actually in really nice shape, guys. Take a look at this. The seats aren't ripped up, bolsters aren't torn, steering wheel's in great shape. Okay. What's the catch? We got the Felony Forest right there. Dead as a doornail. That figures everything is always dead. Let's see if we can pop the hood real quick. Obviously, I want to give this thing a jump start. I'm interested in this. It's a 2009 RX 350. It doesn't say if it runs or drives. It doesn't say what the mileage is. It doesn't say anything at all. Ugh. Wow, that's Yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? It's going to be your Toyota-derived 3.5 liter V6, and that battery has definitely seen better days. So your 26R-FE engine. Let me throw a boost on this real quick. I don't have high hopes for it, but I don't know. You know, maybe it could run. If it does, I know somebody that would really like this SUV. All right, booster pack is hooked up. We'll see what it does. I don't expect much from it, but 246,000 miles. Oh, wow. Man, Toyota knows how to make them. Broken timing belt, it sounds like, doesn't it? Or a popped head gasket. Nope. That is honestly a crying shame, but I had a feeling. I can't remember if this is a timing belt motor or not, but I'm willing to bet that it is, and that's probably what the deal is with it. Broken timing belt. If it's not a timing belt motor, well, then it sounds like it overheated, and it has zilch for compression at this point, which, again, really sad. I was actually very, very, very hopeful on this. Even with the mileage, I wouldn't care, because I know somebody that really could have used something like this. And, you know, generally Toyotas and Lexuses are pretty reliable, but I mean, as with any car, you got to take care of them. Now, here's something you just don't see anymore, guys. And again, I understand if you laugh at me, but these are some of my favorite vans of all time. I love the Chevy Astro. This one's a 2012. Unfortunately, it's wrecked pretty good on the other side, so this one is not going to be a viable option, but it's still worth taking a look at, man. Oh, it had the, what did they call those doors, guys, on the back? I always forget. They were called, were they called barn doors, or was it French doors? I can't remember. And we've had this debate before, but the doors back here were actually the most sought-after doors you could get on the Astro van. It had the hatch that opened from the top. Of course, this one's, you know, I mean, it's crunched, so it's not going to open, but you had this hatch here that would open upwards, and then you had these like barn doors that would open outwards. And I swear, these are the style that everybody wanted. Everybody wanted these French doors, or whatever they called them. We've had some debates on here before. I had a lot of people saying these were actually the least desirable because everybody wanted the one that folded down so you could sit on it like a tailgate. I don't know, man. I disagree. I have heard from a lot of people that own these back in the day that these are the desirable ones. They hated the basic old school doors, and they really wanted the ones that opened up from the top and did the barn door side to side. Why? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And to be honest with you, it's been so long since I've seen an Astro that I've actually taken the time to really look at one. I don't even remember if the other style actually just folded in half, you know, like half of it folded up and the other half folded down, or if it folded long ways out. I just don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen one. Obviously, like I said, this one's a wrap, man. It took a hard hit to the back, and it's done, which is a shame because this looks like it. Oh, this door is either locked or just doesn't work. It really is a shame because this thing was really nice, but you know, at least we got to see it. If I ever find one of these out here, I'm buying one. I think I've had 2 of these on the channel in the past, and I've told you guys before, many years ago, how much I love them. And anytime I can find one, I gotta stop and check it out. This is not really what I'm out here looking for, but I figure since it's here and since we're here, it's listed as a run and drive, 155,000 miles, 2011 BMW 750 Li. Yeah, I don't really want it, but does it really hurt just to take a quick look around it? The body's got scrapes and scratches and dings and dents, and it's a little rough. Okay, it's actually really rough, but it's the extended wheelbase, and it says that it runs. Take a look. Door looks nice. How's that interior? It looks pretty good, guys. I mean, a little dirty, but not too shabby. Uh-oh, the door doesn't want to close. It's definitely had body and paint work, and the paint work was not good. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Paint work is not good on this one. What is this? There's an aerosol can in here. I wonder if it's like touch-up paint or something, you know? What is this? It is, it is touch-up paint. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but Choose Chip Garnet Red Mica. Yeah, well, there it is. So you've got some touch-up paint sitting in the car. Comes with it. You can paint the whole car with it. Well, it came to life, but nothing is coming on the screen. Nothing's really doing anything. Huh. Well, might be worth it to pop the hood, take a look, see what's going on under there. You can see where some paint has chipped off right there. Yeah, this was a bad paint job, guys. This was a really bad paint job. It doesn't even look good. As soon as you walk up to it, you're like, nah, this is bad. That's all right. Let's pop the hood, see what she's working with. Oh, well, if you wanted to know what the original color was, there it is before somebody spray painted it. So I'm assuming this is the 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. Absolutely notorious for being unreliable. I don't even know if I want to waste the jump pack power trying to start this thing, to be honest with you. Then again, the next car I want to look at is a Ford Taurus. So I figure if we can look at a Ford Taurus, we can at least try to start a BMW. Booster pack engaged. Let's find out if it's going to start, because if it doesn't start now, it ain't going to. But it is listed as a run and drive, so it might run. I think the battery's just dead in it. Uh-oh. No. See, again, it's dinging, but nothing is coming on. Like, there's no lights coming on anywhere in this car. There we go. Ooh. It's got a heads-up display. Can you guys see it? Kind of orange there in the middle of your screen. It does run. Yeah, it runs. I'm not sure how well, but it runs, and there's so much reflection from the sun, it's hard to see anything. 155,000 miles on the odometer. Battery is discharging. All right, well, I think that's the least of this car's problems. I'll be honest with you, it actually seems to be running pretty good, guys. Be interesting to see if it'll go in reverse. Yes, it does. Goes into drive. Yes. Yeah. Okay, well. It revs nicely. It goes into gear. I mean, what more do you want from it, man? Oh my God, what was that? Remote control engine will not start. Well, it did start. Now I guess it won't. I don't know, man. I'm kind of surprised. It actually runs pretty decent. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. And let's go... Let's just go straight to navigation. There we go. They probably want too much for this. You know what I mean? You push it again to close it, or... There we go. I don't know why this door made so much noise. Oh. The motor works. The regulator is bad on that window. That window works, though. Less important window. The interior is really not bad. It's just the paint. The paint is absolutely awful on this. Really sad, because it was a nice kind of an ivory looking color, very pretty color, and they basically spray painted it, and it looks awful. They threw some ridiculous wheels on it, and yeah, I don't know. I'll put it on the list, but like I said, guys, I wasn't out here looking for a 2011 7 Series. If it went stupid cheap, I'd absolutely jump on it. But unless it does, and it probably won't, I really don't have any interest in this one. I already know nobody has any interest in a 1999 Ford Taurus, but it's here. It's sitting right next to where I'm already at. So I thought, why don't we just take a quick look at it? It doesn't say where it's from. It doesn't have miles. It doesn't say if it runs or drives. Nothing. It's just, well, let's face it. It's an ugly old Ford Taurus, and nobody's gonna want it. The windshield is busted. The paint is peeling. It's got hail damage. It's got mismatched wheels and tires, and it's kind of a disaster for being, ooh, oh, and the smell. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. The only thing I really want to know is, will it run? Oh man, look at the Mountain Dew cans back there. Good Lord. Somebody was a big fan of the Dew, man. Why are we looking at this? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just curious more than anything if this thing will fire up. I've seen it sit here for, it's been here a long time, guys. I mean, it's been here a long time. It's been shuffled around, I would guess, the better part of at least a year. And it just never goes anywhere. I don't know what the deal is with it. I don't know if it's just not for sale yet. This is not one I'm gonna buy. Don't worry, I'm not gonna buy it. But since it's been sitting here for so long, I just kind of got, I got curious. You know, could this thing potentially run and go forward and backwards on its own? Or is it, you know, dead as a doornail? I'm not sure that I can even fit in this tiny gap here. There's no, I don't think I can. Guys, we may not be able to do anything with this. Let me see if I can go through the other side. I just want to know. It's been here for so long. If nothing else, I think it at least deserves to be fired up if it'll run, you know? Yeah, I can always just climb in this way. It's not a big deal. Keys. Oh, ignition is left on. Big surprise there. It smells so bad. You got a little push button under here. I don't know what that goes to, but let's pop the hood. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we might have a problem there, guys. The hood latch is broken. And I bet you there's not enough for me to really grab onto here. Oh, I got it. I got it. There we go. Hey, 232,000 miles on the odometer of this beauty. I'm looking at the wrong cars. I already know, man. I'm looking at the wrong cars, man. An old Ford Taurus. That SHO should have taught me a lesson. I lost quite a bit of money on that one. Hood struts are bad. Hey, it's got a battery though, you know, and let's be honest, this old Vulcan V6, it's a great motor. It really is. I'm gonna hook a jump pack up to it real quick and let's see what it does. All right, guys, we got the NOCO hooked up. Let's see what it does. Windshield wipers are going. Air conditioning's going. Let's turn all that off, guys. That's just a waste of battery power. It does run. I figured it would. I did. I mean, it doesn't run very well, but it runs. Power steering works. No way. Important window works. I'm not even going to test the less important window. Let's look at the dash. We have an airbag light that I can clearly see. Brake lights on. It runs smooth as silk. I'm not even joking. It actually runs great. Air conditioning? That's going to be a big fat no. Oh, wait, there it is. The AC just kicked on. Are you kidding me? I have walked past this car and ignored it for so long, guys. Yeah, no joke. It's got ice cold air conditioning. Wow. It's got books, amongst other things. Huh. Okay, well, let's pop the trunk It works. Let's see what it's got back there. God, this thing probably drives. Oh boy. Well, there's a knuckle for your strut assembly and your hub bearings. There's a control arm. There's a fan motor. Some tools. Some Quaker State high mileage 10W30. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I didn't even expect the thing to start. Not at all. It's been sitting for so long. Fired right up. You know, people walk past these old cars just like me. You know, I'm guilty of it too. You walk right past it because it's like, yeah, nobody wants that car and it's probably junk. You put the key in, you find out fires right up. It's not junk at all. It's actually a pretty decent old car. So there you have it, guys. An old 99 Taurus. I'm still sitting in it. Again, it doesn't smell good, but I think you could get the smell taken care of with an ozone machine and a little bit of cleaning. It ain't much, but it's also not going to sell for much either. And it goes back to what I've been saying for a long time. It may not be the car you want, but it might be the car that you need. You know, if you don't have a lot of money and you're just looking for something that can get you back and forth, A to B, a beater with a heater, and in this case, an air conditioner too, and this car is not going to go for anything, guys. Nothing. It's ugly. It's really ugly. It's been sitting for a long time. You could probably win the bid on this car for under $300. You could be out the door for probably $500, $600 on this car. Throw a $120 windshield in it from Los Primos Auto Glass, and there you go. Down the road you go in a car with heat and air conditioning. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.